up. Somebody had 11. I know. I ain't feel like searching to see who it was. We coming for his head. I'm gonna let you know that now. I mean, that's probably gonna happen, but still.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Giants. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Let's go.
I'm doing mine too, so you straight. Alright, I'm ready.
Dictating our defense?
Damn. 21-0 already? Alright, good. Yeah, I'm ready. Right? Wait a minute. Quentin Williams. Josh Allen, that D tackle. And oh my God. Look at this D line here, bro. Look at this D line here.
Upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half.
That's how you feel,
You've got to take
Aaron?
some pressure off of this young quarterback.
Josh Allen at D
No better
tackle?
way to do it than to establish the running game.
Oh no, he had D.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I don't even like this. I don't even understand, bro.
Now Saquon Barkley. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Yeah. Ash out here cheating.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now Jones. And he's got his man Hilton. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Barkley on 1st down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half.
I got him to a superstar in
this
Aaron,
size, at these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Oh my God,
maybe not
bro.
so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And no return
still ain't gonna
possible
do
here
it.
as they angle this one out of bounds. Space to maneuver.
That's how you feel already out the blitz?
And he takes it in.
DJ
Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, 71 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That's a CPU, though. That's a user? Or is it a computer?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Good running from Barkley there on 1st down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing Jones. And the catch made by Hilton. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Yeah,
they catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Following the pickup of 4, here's
I
second
mean,
and 6.
you got about 3, you got about 4 first-round picks.
Second and 6. He's got it to Hilton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception.
And I got a rookie quarterback out there, man.
Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
No. No, not. Mm-hmm.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. This is Fournette. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Who got beat like that? Oh my God, Soundwave, you got to go already.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A first down carry for Barkley. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
supposed to be
Even
the
though they
away
gave up
team.
more than they wanted to
Starting.
on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
First trip to the red zone for the Giants. This is first and goal from about the 8. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's second and goal. Second and 11. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be first and 5. He's going to wind up into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I see, man.
Brandon, it's not a bad time to take a shot downfield. You've got a first and 5, but you've got to hope that the worst thing that comes out of it is an incompletion. Instead, this is good coverage, and it winds up being intercepted.
They go back to the air here after the INT.
Oh, I did. I did. Good shit.
40-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
All right,
There's
now.
2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Throwing again on second down. Murray. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. On second down and 4, Murray. Nowhere to escape,
come back
he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. Well, the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Murray with a 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Keep rolling.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
Throw the ball,
He's going to go
down.
Faking. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Miles Jack with a sack.
He pump fake like 4 times,
most
bro.
quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but
oh yeah, man, he cheated, man.
The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
something
well,
else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
Julius Peppers will try to take his head off.
Good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry.
I know, man. I'm already knowing. But it's cool.
Ball on the 42
That's why he is.
Come up 2nd and 10. Now Jones to throw again. Catch made by Slayton. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to fight. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. T.Y. Hilton in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback, because
teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback, and when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
So look at these cheating ass charges with Lamar Jackson.
Back underway in the second half.
All right.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I gotta come up with some shit real quick. I don't like that.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Murray. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
On 3rd down, Barkley. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Complete to Hilton. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Jones operating from the gun. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Barkley. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the backers of reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
That is not how I want to throw the ball to you.
And now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to
damn it, man.
The officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
56. Mike, 56, right there, right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and it's 3rd down. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
On 3rd down, Murray. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol. It's Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And an alley to run. Murray has the 1st down and more. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw.
So maybe a better decision
there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now Murray off play action. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want to.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Fournette, and he'll take this.
Oh, he fell forward. Look at her bitch.
Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line,
oh, we got that? Let's go.
All that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
You touched it first, bro.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones now. Throwing on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Now Jones, off the play fake, eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Slayton. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 33 yards that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Good interception, bro.
Picked off inside the 10.
Right.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Lambo to add on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Oh, shit, the Raiders playing?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage.
Johns ain't posted. Mine is posted.
With the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Now this pass. Saquon Barkley.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
AFC.
Jones on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he doesn't have a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
They do.
Knocked away and
they
incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
It don't matter. Game over anyway.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Jones.
Throw it!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Why you
down.
double bumping?
Josh Allen, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
I don't know. I got my ass whipped. Ted's cheating.
Fournette, a first down carry.
Hell yeah.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good game, man.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I mean, like Jamie Fournette ain't ran over
This
nobody
defense,
yet.
Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for it.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books.
Hurt them all. Hey, man.
Oh,
Hurt
man,
them
so
all.
much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game
Hurt them
right
for the
out
whole
of the gate?
season.
Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the